Hey everybody, hey Jim. Well, you know, I've been taking it a little bit easy because of a little injury I had. And as you recall, I painted a few things recently. I did the Mercedes. This one took, I think, like 3 hours, something like that. And then I did this one of the Porsche 911 SC. That one I think took 2 hours, hour 45 minutes. And then there was this one, which is also my 911 SC, but I made it red and it's on the Nürburgring. And this one took, I think, a little under 4 hours. Well, then I started this 16 by 20 and it just took a long time. I started it on, I believe, June 21st, and I think this is July 2nd. So I was working on it not every day, but almost every day. So I don't know how many hours I've got in this, but I have quite a few. So there it is. And let me actually turn the camera around so we can get a better look. It is a 1972 Porsche 911 RS with see a little ducktail, and it's actually on the Goodwood Festival of Speed forest rally track. This is from a photograph that I found on the internet, and I just got carried away with it, and I just kept going and going and going and going, and I finally just today said, okay, that's it. And I'm done. So if you want to see how it was made, I will put the rest of this video, I'll put on where I started with the sketch, and then we spin into a bunch of time lapse, and then I stop doing time lapse and just start checking it every few hours. And I'll make it as concise as I possibly can. And thanks for watching. This is my charcoal sketch. And as you can see, it's a earlier vintage Porsche because of these kind of parking lights and a longer hood and a different front bumper. And what's going to make this one a little more involved is it's, of course, the whole car, and it's an action piece. It's a car in motion. As you can see, it's leaning. The suspension is loaded on this side, and I'm going to make it a rally course. So it'll be on dirt here, and this will be, I don't know, some sort of vegetation, and it'll look like he's power sliding a little bit, even though he's still turning into it. Some dirt flying up off his wheels. Might even pick this wheel up off the ground just a tiny little bit, just for fun. I think I'm going to do this one also a red, but maybe not guards red. I might make it go a little more orangish. It's from a picture that I found online, and the original car was kind of orangish, but it had a bunch of advertisements and livery on it, which had a certain livery, and I'm not going to do that on this. I think I'm just going to make it look more like a stock finish on the car without a bunch of stickers. But I might change my mind in the middle. That's where I'm starting. Here we go again. Well, that one was about 45 minutes. I don't have complete coverage of the canvas, but it is a 16 by 20. It takes a little bit longer than the small ones I've been doing.
You are now about to witness the strength of street now. You are now about to witness the strength of street now. You are now about to witness the strength of street now. You are now about to witness the strength of street now.
The last time lapse was about 45 minutes. And I still don't have the entire canvas covered. I got a little further. The last time lapse was 1 hour and 10 minutes. Well, this is after about another hour. I'm not going to do the time lapse anymore on this one, I don't think, unless something interesting pops up, I guess. I'll just stop every hour or so and show the progression. But here we can see we've got some rocks and stuff on the side of the road starting to come out, and the back forest is starting to take more shape. Haven't really paid much attention to the car yet. That'll come later. I want to try to get the background pretty much where it's got to go, and then I'll concentrate on the car. This is about another hour in, maybe 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't really remember. I'm just working on some of the details. I've got a little bit of the reflection on the car started, a little bit of the dust kicked up, a suggestion of that down here, and it's coming along nicely. Still has a long ways to go, probably 8 more hours. This is after another probably couple of hours. I haven't been keeping real close track. I've just been working on the background, defining more of the roadway edge, all of the rocks, and the plants and the grass. And haven't really done much on these trees yet. I'm going to have to do something to make them look a little bit better. But the rest of the roadside is getting better. I'm starting to put some pebbles in the roadway. Haven't really done much on the car. Yeah, a few more hours in on this bad boy. I'm starting to like it. I still haven't done anything about the wheels, but the background's pretty good. I'll probably go over it all one more time. At what point of a painting's creation life do you stop and say to yourself, all right, I've done as good as I can do and I need to just stop? Okay, I definitely need to do better with this front corner and with the parking lights, yes, and the headlights. That I gotta work that out. And the headlight on this side needs to be worked out, and the trim on the parking light. So all that's unfinished, and the tires and the rest of it. The wheel's a little too saturated. Maybe I need to tone that down a little. I can just keep going on and on and on forever when I'm trying to make it a really good, detailed, nice thing. I mean, I don't really like how that wheel looks. I think that looks terrible. I could spend another 2 days playing around just with that tire. I probably won't, but you never know. This is where it stands. I've been working on this for probably about a week, and I really love it. I think it's coming out really fun and nice, but I'm starting to question myself here. Where do I stop? Where do I call it a day? All of my reflections, yeah, they all look really cool. Dust kicking up, yeah, okay. Do I want big dust clouds in the back? Do I want dust up in the trees and maybe sunbeams coming down through the dust? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.